The world of fashion was recently shaken by an incredible phenomenon. Imagine, amidst a crowd of Hollywood superstars, legendary designers, and global fashion icons crowding the streets of Paris, time suddenly seemed to stop. A single figure stepped out, and instantly, the internet exploded. Who is he? Why could no one's eyes, even the sharp eyes of Vogue editors, turn away from him? He did not just attend, he came to conquer. Paris Fall/Winter 2026 has just ended, but the conversation about this man is only just beginning. Vogue Singapore recently released their exclusive list, and guess who sits at the top as one of the most stylish celebrities of this entire season? Yes, it is the Prince of Versace, Hyunjin from Stray Kids. But wait, this is not just about expensive clothes or luxury brands. There is something much deeper, something that makes the global fashion industry tremble seeing his influence. What actually happened behind the scenes of Paris Fashion Week? And why did a media giant like Vogue give him the most stylish label amidst such fierce competition? Get your hearts ready, stay, because today we will dissect every inch of Hyunjin's global dominance that is making new history in the worlds of K-pop and fashion. Do not blink, because missing even 1 second of this narrative means missing the most iconic moment of 2026. Paris Fashion Week is always a battlefield for celebrities. This is the place where style is tested and where the iconic status is granted. For the Fall/Winter 2026 season, public expectations were at an all-time high. Everyone wondered who would provide the moment, who would be the headline in every prestigious fashion magazine. The answer appeared in an outfit that, honestly, only someone like Hyunjin could pull off with such an aura. Ever since Hyunjin was announced as the global brand ambassador for Versace, the relationship between the idol and the Italian fashion house has been more than just a business contract. This is a match made in heaven. Donatella Versace herself has never been shy about showing her admiration for Hyunjin. But this time, in the Fall/Winter 2026 season, there was something different. There was maturity, there was calmness, and there was a vibe that forced Vogue Singapore to step in and officially declare, Hyunjin is the new global fashion standard. Why is this recognition from Vogue Singapore so crucial? Because they are known for having very strict curation. They don't just look at how many followers you have, but how you represent an era. And for them, Hyunjin is no longer just a K-pop idol attending a fashion event. He is fashion itself. It all started even before the plane landed in France. At Incheon Airport, Hyunjin was already giving a preview of what was to come. Wearing airport fashion that looked effortless yet very expensive, his photos immediately flooded Twitter timelines, or X, in just minutes. The hashtag HyunjinXVersace FW26 immediately topped the global trending topics. Hardcore fans already knew something big is coming. When the big day arrived, the atmosphere outside the Versace venue in Paris was completely chaotic in an amazing way. Thousands of stay gathered from various corners of Europe, bringing banners and light sticks, shouting Hyunjin's name as loud as they could. Local Paris media were even confused, asking who this man is who can cause a total traffic jam in the city center. As soon as the car door opened, the visual shock was real. Hyunjin stepped out with his iconic long hair, a gaze as sharp as a main character in an anime, and an outfit that immediately had photographers fighting for position. He didn't just walk, he owned the pavement of those Paris streets. Netizens in Korean online communities like Pan and Thethgu were instantly buzzing. One of the most upvoted comments said that he is not human, but a walking work of art, questioning how someone can look so sharp yet remain elegant at the same time. Meanwhile, internationally, fans began creating memes about how Hyunjin made other runway models look like amateurs. Let's dissect why Vogue Singapore was so obsessed with his style. In its report, Vogue highlighted how Hyunjin was able to balance masculine and feminine elements perfectly. In this Fall/Winter 2026 collection, Hyunjin wore very sharp clothing structures. Think of sharp shoulder lines and heavy materials, yet paired them with accessories and a hairstyle that gave a touch of fluidity. Vogue noted that Hyunjin doesn't just wear the clothes, he gives a soul to the garment. This is the highest praise for a muse. He doesn't drown in the luxury of Versace. Rather, he is the one who makes the brand look more relevant for Generation Z and Alpha. Don't forget the moments in the front row. Hyunjin sat side by side with big Hollywood names and top fashion editors. Cameras constantly caught his reactions. Even moments as simple as him fixing his hair or adjusting his jacket became viral clips on TikTok with millions of views.
One of the most talked about moments was his interaction with other celebrities. Hyunjin showed a very classy attitude. He was polite, yet still had a star aura that was not intimidated. This is what netizens call alt bias energy. He is the gold standard of how a global ambassador should behave. Why is this achievement so emotional for the fans? We know Hyunjin's journey has not always been smooth. He worked very hard to get to this point. From a talented trainee to a world-recognized main dancer to now becoming a global fashion icon recognized by Vogue. The impact is no joke. According to fashion analytical data, the earned media value generated by Hyunjin for the Fall-Winter 2026 season reached fantastic figures, reaching tens of millions of dollars in just 1 week. This proves that the influence of K-pop, especially Stray Kids, has broken through the boundaries of music. Netizens began comparing Hyunjin with fashion icons of the past. Some even dared to call him the G-Dragon of the 4th generation in terms of fashion influence. Although, of course, Hyunjin has his own very unique path. He brings a rock star prince aesthetic that we have never seen before. On social media, the debate about who is the king of fashion in K-pop this season always exists. But with official recognition from Vogue Singapore, that argument seems closed. Hyunjin is in a different league. He is no longer competing with fellow idols. He is competing with world fashion standards. Seeing Hyunjin stand tall on Vogue Singapore's most stylish celebrities list makes us realize one thing. This is just the beginning. With Stray Kids continuing to dominate global charts and Hyunjin continuing to strengthen his position in the fashion industry, the future looks very bright. This achievement is not just a win for Hyunjin, but also a source of pride for Stay, who are always behind him, streaming, providing support on social media, and ensuring that the world knows how precious his talent is. However, what is most important is how Hyunjin remains humble amidst all this praise. Through his messages on Bubble or live streams, he always reminds us that all of this is thanks to your support. That is what makes him a true visual king. Outer beauty balanced with a kind heart inside. Now, it's your turn. In your opinion, of all the outfits Hyunjin wore during Paris Fashion Week Fall-Winter 2026, which one is the most iconic and keeps you up at night? Was it the mysterious dark print style or the neat modern gentleman style? Write your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's celebrate this extraordinary achievement together. Don't forget to click the like button if you are proud of Hyunjin, share this video to fellow Stay across the universe, and most importantly, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest, hottest, and most emotional news from the world of K-pop. Thank you for watching until the end. Stay a star and see you in the next video. Goodbye.
The phenomenon of tickets selling out at the Incheon Inspire Arena is merely the tip of the iceberg of a long-term branding strategy that has successfully built a deep emotional connection between the idols and their fans. This success has sparked heated discussions among music industry analysts regarding how Stray Kids is able to maintain a sense of urgency for content consumption amidst the onslaught of emerging fifth-generation groups. The loyalty shown by Stay is not just a digital figure in a statistics column, but a manifestation of a sense of ownership over the narrative of the group's career journey, which they have championed since the pre-debut era. Looking at the production scale prepared for late March and early April, many predict that this fan meeting will become a new standard for similar events in the K-pop industry. Incheon Inspire Arena itself features visual mapping technology that allows every corner of the stands to receive the same immersive experience. With a capacity of thousands, the technical challenge for the production team is to transform such a massive space to remain intimate, in line with the Little House theme. Small details such as a signature room fragrance or decorative elements involving historical artifacts from Stray Kids' journey are expected to be tear-jerking surprises for those physically in attendance. Beyond the technical aspects, the spotlight is on the potential economic impact generated by this mass mobilization. Incheon is predicted to see a surge in international tourist visits from those intentionally flying in just to witness this moment. Hotels around the airport and the arena are reportedly starting to be fully booked for that 2-week period. This demonstrates that the power of Stray Kids has transcended mere entertainment and transformed into a significant driver of the creative economy. The members, often referred to as visual kings by fans, now carry the responsibility of being global cultural representatives who bring South Korea's name to a more prestigious level. Discussions regarding unit stage divisions are also an endless topic in community forums. Speculation about rare collaborations between members or even solo performances with song arrangements never heard before adds a thick layer of anticipation. Each member possesses unique characteristics that complement one another. Singmin's strong vocals, Bangchan's stage charisma, and Han's explosive rapping skills are all pillars keeping the structure of this little house sturdy. The blend of pure talent and relatable personalities is what makes every interaction on stage highly anticipated to become the next viral content. It cannot be denied that the success of this presale is also a strong signal for JYP Entertainment to soon formalize a more massive global agenda. With demand figures many times exceeding the venue's capacity, the pressure to expand tours to stadiums in the United States, Europe, and Southeast Asia is becoming more tangible. This fan meeting serves as a validation test that the market remains very hungry for their presence, with no signs of saturation despite their relatively high comeback frequency. Management efficiency in handling public expectations while continuously providing increasing quality standards is the primary key to why Stray Kids remains relevant and irreplaceable in the hearts of fans. Looking ahead, the challenge for Stray Kids is how to continue innovating without losing the original identity that made Stay fall in love from the beginning. However, seeing the explosive enthusiasm in Incheon, it seems they have found the right formula. They are not just selling music, they are selling a safe space and a sense of togetherness wrapped in high-quality entertainment. Every ticket sold is a promise of a meeting that will be remembered forever, a collective memory that will continue to strengthen the foundation of their fandom in the future. What do you think? Will the momentum in Incheon be the opening of an even greater golden era for Stray Kids this year? Do not miss the chance to be part of the history of their increasingly global journey. Make sure you keep monitoring the latest updates so you do not miss any other important information. Share your thoughts in the comment section, and let us look forward together to what other surprises will be presented by these kings of performance. Want to stay updated with exclusive news and sharp K-pop analyst every day? Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you are always the first to know when our latest discussion is released.